Aloha kakayaka. Welcome to another Huna Tip. I'm here in my office again at Kona University, and I thought it would be a good idea to give you a tip with regards to learning. I mean, that's what the university is all about. That's what the Empowerment Partnership's all about teaching people how to improve their lives, how to improve where they are in their life, to become the person that they want to be, to do what they're meant to do, and to have the things that they deserve in life. And that includes, for me, one of the most important things, which is happiness. I think one of the most important things in life is being happy with who you are, what you're doing, and the things that you have. And wrapping up this year, 2010, and looking forward to next year, 2011, I think happiness should be a big thing on people's minds right now. One of the ways to be truly happy is to continue to grow and to build on all of the things that you've learned over time. See, in life is about learning. Every day there's an opportunity to learn something new, whether it's from your children, from your students, from your employees, your coworkers, your friends, your family, your wife, your husband, your partner, your loved one. Every day is about learning. And I get to travel a lot. I get to see people all around the world. I see thousands of people a year in my weekend trainings, in my practitioner NLP trainings, in my Huna workshops. And I meet a lot of people, and I realize in this day and age, we tend to go from seminar to seminar. And what I mean by that is that, even I have done that in the past, where you go someplace and you take a seminar, and then a couple months later you take another seminar. And I remember being there on the path, seeking that knowledge, that information, those learnings. In ancient times here in Hawaii, you wouldn't do that. You would have one kumu, you would have one teacher, one school. And that would be because of dedication. And I've done previous Huna tips on dedication. The reason why you would dedicate to one path is because the learnings then would build upon each other. They would build up and help to move you back up to spirit, to help increase your personal growth and development. In modern times, we don't do that. We go online, we look something up, we check out a new website, we go to a new seminar or training, we read a new book, and we hear all of this different information from different people. And what I hear a lot of people do is I hear a lot of people take what they've learned before and make it wrong. And that I don't understand that from a Hawaiian perspective, from what I teach in my lineage. That makes no sense whatsoever. What I mean by that is that I had a student, and she came to the Seattle workshop that I just ran. I was teaching a Huna weekend there in Seattle, and I taught Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian forgiveness process. And she came up to me and she said, "That was so fabulous. I learned it from this other person, and they were doing it wrong." And I said, "How do you know it was wrong?" She said, "Because it was different than the way you're doing it. And obviously because of your lineage, because you're a doctor, because you run an accredited university." She said, "The way you do it must be right. I mean, you wrote a book on this." And I looked at her and I said, without knowing how this person did it, in ancient times in Hawaii, "Aohe pau ko'ike e kohalau," think that not all wisdom is in your school. I would never call what someone else did wrong. And I said, and in fact, having learned that from that person, didn't that open you up to come here and take this workshop? And she said, yes. I said, well, then you cannot make what you learned before wrong, because you came to this workshop to build on what you've already learned. I said, look, here's an equivalent that one of my students shared with me once in a training. Sharmila shared this with me. I can't remember if it was in level 1 or level 2 of Huna. And she said she had the exact same idea and concept, and her old teacher, her guru, had said to her, making your old teaching wrong is like going from 3rd grade to 4th grade. And you learn something new in 4th grade and go, oh, you know what, my 3rd grade teacher was wrong. She or he was completely wrong, because now I'm learning math, and I'm learning the 4th grade level of math. And so that 3rd grade teacher was wrong. And I said, that's a great analogy, because my son's in 5th grade. He's going to 6th grade next year. Oh, He can't make 5th grade wrong because 5th grade allowed him to get to 6th grade, and so on and so forth. I think you get the point. A lot of us go from one teacher to another, and we make the mistake of making that old previous teacher wrong in the lessons. And that's not the way it is. The old lessons that you got, you're meant to build on them. Remember now, there are 3 things. Know where you came from, know who you are, and know what you are doing right now. If you cut off what you've done before, you lose a part of who you are. The courses that I took when I was 11 and 12 from NLP trainers, Richard Bandler, Tony Robbins, I don't make them wrong today, even though those 2 people are teaching things in a dramatically different way. I don't make what I learned back then wrong. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be who I am right now. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You need to make your old lessons right and realize that where you are right now on the path is because of those old lessons. On a spiritual path, on a path of personal growth and development. To look for the differences earths your energy. You need to look for the similarities in the path. You need to look for the similarities in the lesson, and that increases your mana, your energy. And that allows you to progress down the path and achieve the things that you want to achieve. I hope this Huna tip helps. I hope that it adds to value to your path, and I look forward to our paths crossing again. Let's end the tips like we always do. Malama pono. We all stand in righteousness. Aloha keakua. Love comes from above. Love is your shield. Aloha e kahi ke kahi. To love one another. And a hui ho. I hope to see you again. Mele kaliki maka. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Aloha.